Welcome back to Living 757. In today's world of anxiety and stress, I feel like everybody could use the services of our next guest. What do you think, Patricia?
Yes, I think so. Completely right with you.
Definitely. So let's welcome spiritual counselor and author, Brandi Wilson. Hi.
Hi, guys.
You look adorable. First of all, this is your color.
I love that color.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So if you ran into a random person on the street and they're like, well, what do you do for work? How would you describe what you do as a spiritual counselor?
So as a spiritual counselor, I still do the regular counseling sessions.
Okay.
I'm a traveling spiritual counselor, so I do go to people's homes or I meet them at hotels or wherever they would like to meet at.
That.
Yeah, and we'll do a regular session, but some clients want meditations or they'll want like some kind of trauma work.
Yep.
Or maybe they just want a venting session.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I need all of those.
I know.
I'm going to invite you over.
Amazing. Now, Brandi, I know you have an exercise, a quick exercise that I call energy box that you do with your clients. Can you walk us, Ashley and I, how that works?
So with the energy boxes, it's really for people who feel drained or if they feel taken advantage of. And I always tell my clients this is a way to measure your energy. Oh, wow. So what you do is you just imagine whoever the person that's in question, they're holding a box, they're standing in front of you with a box and you're holding a box. And then you imagine your energy going into their box and their energy going into your box. Oh. And if they're not giving you the same amount of energy, you're going to slow down your energy or cut them off completely.
Okay.
So you're measuring the energy going inside each other's box, and you
so
do that.
You're holding actually a box, right? Excuse me that I interrupted.
Yes, you're imagining that you're holding a box.
It's an imaginary
It's an
box.
imaginary box. Okay, I was thinking like you're holding something.
Okay.
So can we do it like this?
Yeah, so you just hold the box like this, and then
Okay.
you imagine your energy going into their box, and theirs going into your box.
I have to think of somebody I'm mad at.
We can do that later.
Oh, I know somebody. Okay. Okay.
And then since they're not giving you enough energy, you're going to imagine that. You're like, hey, I'm giving out more energy than they're giving me. And then you make the decision, do you want to keep giving them any energy or you're matching their energy?
Wow.
Because that gives you, that lets you know mentally, wait a minute, when you think of this person, am I calling them too much? Am I giving them too many things? Oh. So that really helps with that.
I have
That
some
is
friends who are
amazing.
energy vampires.
Energy vampires.
Those energy vampires, you cut off completely. No energy.
How do I detect
Yeah.
them? Okay.
How do
we
you
need to have a
identify
conversation.
them?
Yes, how to identify them. We need to have a conversation before you leave today. But now, you made 3 times USA history. When we talk about USA history, can you just explain the viewers about what?
So I am the first Black woman that has a spiritual counseling business that's a traveling business. I'm also the first Black woman to create my own brand of therapy. And also I am the first person in the state of Virginia to have a spiritual counseling business that works with celebrities.
Ooh. Kudos to you. Congratulations.
That's really
amazing.
cool. Those are awesome distinctions.
Yes.
And beyond all of that, while making history, you're also a psychic medium.
Yes.
And an author.
Yes.
So can you tell us about your book?
So yes.
Is that the book, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
my book here, The Karmic Life of a Psychic Medium.
Yes.
This is my book. This is about my life. Being a psychic medium, I became psychic at 21, and I talk about the journey that I had, going through different experiences, seeing ghosts and angels, and a lot of different things that really terrified me at first. But I didn't know at first I was becoming a psychic medium, but I ended up becoming one.
That is amazing, Brandi. Like your story in general, like a kudos to you because you've been doing a lot. And she get emotional. I love that. She's so cute. Well, you've been doing a lot. Where can people find more information? Where they can find your book? How do they can contact you?
Okay. Well, you can find me on Facebook, Hebe Winter. And also on Instagram, No Filter Spiritual Counseling. And my book is in Barnes & Noble store, and you can also find it on Amazon.
I love it.
Amazing.
Brandi, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for that exercise. I'm already thinking of people that I'm going to cut off.
Yeah.